All right, people, what the hell is going on? I don't know why I hit the goddamn button. It is time to, I don't know. What is it? It's 20 to 12. Now, I can't put my hat on right. It's 20 to 12. And it's like 9-10 minutes left in the game. This game is over. Texas ain't winning this game. That is whatever. We got a whole however the fuck long left in this game. And I wanted to just go ahead and get this video shot. Yeah, it's 9:34 left. Chiefs got the ball in Texas territory because they just went for it on fucking 4th and 10. Got a fucking sack, rushing the goddamn play on a 4th down. And that told me right there that they didn't want to win this game. 10 minutes left in the game. You punt the goddamn ball. You know what I'm saying? You punt the fucking ball. What the fuck are you doing? So no, they don't want to win this game. This shit is rigged. I'm sorry. This shit is rigged. The whatever, you know, y'all see those memes, right? Everybody see the memes. You scroll up and down TikTok, Instagram, and you see that little fake play-by-play guys doing the shit with Patrick Mahomes and all that other shit with the refs, with them funny ass calls and shit. Just looking at this fucking game right here, and even the last game, in week whatever the fuck when they played the goddamn Chiefs, same shit. Same shit. It's 20 to 12 now, but it ain't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It ain't supposed to be. Refs played a big ass fucking part in that shit with them that late fucking hit shit with Patrick fucking Mahomes. And then the first one, at least they made them fucking punt. Please prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? It just, but the offense, we don't have no punch. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no punch in the offense, and at this point, it ain't nobody's fault. I'm mad. I'm angry. I've been screaming at the goddamn TV for some of the shit I've been seeing, but it's mostly for the goddamn refs. You know the stupid ass fucking calls. I'm just like, man, what the fuck are you doing? And it's bad when the announcers pointing the shit out. And a lot of times they be like, well, yeah, you call in, they got the rules guy they call. Yeah, well, this is the rule, blah, 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 blah. They was like, that ain't no call. Shit happened again. That wasn't supposed to be called. This coming from the goddamn announcers. Usually when shit comes from the goddamn announcers, that means it probably shouldn't have fucking happened. And one of the announcers said, yeah, this is some shit they gonna have to go over in the off season because you can't have quarterbacks out here running around. You can't fucking touch them. Anybody else get the goddamn ball? Running backs and receivers gonna start sliding because they get hit all the time when they get themselves up. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck is up with that shit? That shit's starting to piss. It ain't starting to piss me off. It's pissing me off now because I'm sitting there watching the game when the shit happened, and the team I'm rooting for is on the wrong side of some of this shit. But it's ridiculous. You can't play. You can't play, and then you got the one play where after both of those bullshit ass calls, you got Patrick Mahomes flop his ass out of goddamn bounds after a dude touch him on his back. Obvious ass flop. Ain't that shit? Now in the NBA, ain't that a goddamn penalty? I think it is. That shit was. That was actually. I ain't watched the NBA in a long ass goddamn time. But that flopping shit, oh yeah. Yeah, that was a foul right there. Motherfucker flopping, he get touched in his back. Man, get the fuck out of here. I fucking hate the Chiefs. I'm so sick of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm so fucking sick of the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? It fucks me up that I live where I live. Because when the Texans ain't playing or they game go off, They stick a fucking Chiefs game in my fucking. I don't want to see the goddamn Chiefs. I'm sick of the fucking Chiefs. I don't want to see Chiefs. I don't want to see Mahomes, Kelsey, no funky ass Taylor goddamn Swift. I don't want to see none of that shit. Why the fuck they keep putting Taylor Swift funky white ass on the goddamn screen every time something happen on the fucking field? We didn't tune in to fucking see her. Put that on the goddamn Kansas City broadcast. Don't put that on this shit. I don't want to see that bitch. And Caitlin Clark. Fuck Caitlin Clark. You watching the fucking NFL? What the fuck I want to watch some WNBA bitch for? The fuck out of here. The Texans need to bring their motherfucking ass on. That's what they need to do. And I didn't, it's not like I was anticipating for them to win this game. But after watching the goddamn game, the Texans were beating the Chiefs and they still losing the game. This shit is fucking ridiculous. What are they doing? Come on. Somebody got to be open up. Now all of a sudden the Texans can't complete a goddamn pass. All of a sudden the Texans can't complete a pass. It's just, everybody on the front line is just starting to just, I'm angry, but I can't get mad because you have to look at the whole picture. The Texans been playing undermanned for I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? Two of your top three receivers is out. Your offensive line is dookie. You know what I'm saying? And even in this game, I'm watching some of the plays, and it's like, what? They just walking around the goddamn offensive linemen. They stuck in fucking mud. What? You caught the ball? Ain't that some shit? Maybe, I don't know. Somebody get hurt. I've been sitting here rooting for motherfuckers on Kansas City side to get just fucking hurt. Once you start seeing them bullshit ass calls, once they start justifying all those goddamn memes and shit you see online, that's when you start rooting against this goddamn team. And then, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have no interest in the players or none of this shit. You just see the shit that happens on this side. You just like, fuck them. Fuck them. And I'm watching it. I shouldn't be hoping people get hurt, but it's just like, come on. I want the Texans to win. I want the Texans to win, but I don't, it's more about how you play. And this is one of them games where I can't really get mad at the Texans for how they played. I can't get mad at now. It's some shit. This gonna happen. But like I said, the Texans been playing undermanned. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing undermanned this whole time. They don't have the Chiefs got all their players. They fucking 15-2. They got all they goddamn players. Plus they got players they didn't have even back when they was beating everybody. You know what I'm saying? The Texans are just, they basically scraping shit together. That's why now, when people start crying about Bobby Slowick, you know what? I was one of those people some weeks back. Now, I done changed my goddamn tone. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, well, you got to look at it. Bobby Slowick been working with bullshit this whole season. Offensive line been ass all year round. Okay, you got to deal with that. Then you had to start dealing with injuries. Okay, that fucking happens. Now you got to deal with injuries where motherfuckers is out for the fucking season. You know what I'm saying? It ain't to some motherfuckers you don't know. They just, you know what I'm saying? They just lost their other goddamn tight end, Cade Stover. You know what I'm saying? That you could say he out for the season, but he got hurt in the last game some kind of way, collarbone, so I don't know. But it's playoff time, so you get hurt, you kind of off for the season. But still, that's somebody they not getting back. Diggs, you know what I'm saying? Diggs was doing this thing, he not getting him back. Dale was doing this thing when he got hurt, you're not getting him back. You know what I'm saying? Down the field, that's your fucking offense down the field. It don't matter if you got your running backs and shit, if your offensive line ain't by crap, and if you manage to scrape together some kind of running game, You can't do that all the time. You can't balance it out. People want to complaining about Mechie and shit the last game because he had the fumbles and shit. You got to think about it. Mechie is not even supposed to be out there. Look, they punting the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? He's not even supposed to be out there. You know, not in the extent that he is. No more. I'm sitting there watching this playoff game with John Mechie, Hutchinson, Jared Wayne, and Irv Smith Jr. What? Who? What? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at a certain point, I can't get mad. I can't get mad. I want to. If they was doing this shit with a full roster of the people they intended to be out there, okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'd be sitting here pitching the goddamn fit. You know, but you also have to take into consideration who the fuck you playing. Because that's what the fuck happens. You know, you playing against a fucking 15-2 team. They 15-2 for a goddamn reason. You know, you get with the Texans, you know, they are who they are for a reason. You know, they gonna make their little mistakes. The other team, the Chiefs, they're not. Look at that. Now they can't stop the run. Just fuck out of here. Now they can't stop the goddamn. It's funny how shit changed in the second half. You were stuffing them the whole goddamn first half, and then all of a sudden you can't stop the goddamn run. All of a sudden you can't stop the run. They running all over you now. What did change? It's the same fucking people out there. But even on the defense, you know, I'm like, okay, the Chiefs been doing the same shit all year. I mean, are you watching tape? Are you looking at the games? They just gonna let Kareem Hunt just run all over them like that. That is embarrassing. Like I said, they don't want to win this game. That dude is not supposed to be running, getting 6-7 yards of carry on you. I'm sorry. It's not supposed to happen. It's not. Look, fuck out of here, dude. I might just turn the fucking TV off. You know what I'm saying? I might as well just turn the goddamn TV off. Because it's obvious they just diving and all kind of shit. Texans just outclassed in this game. As pissed off as I am. And when the game got loose, it was fucking Travis Kelce that was getting the fucking big plays. You know what I'm saying? It's Travis Kelce that was getting the big plays. And that fucking, I mean, if you look at the people on our defense, and then you look at Travis Kelce, it ain't no way he's supposed to ever touch the goddamn ball. Are you watching game tape? Are you watching film? Do you realize only thing he do is go and stand in the middle of the goddamn field? That's what the fuck he does. You know this. And yet and still, he always sitting right there in the middle of the goddamn field, wide fuck ass open. That bothers me. Let them do something else with him. Let somebody else catch the goddamn ball, because if he don't do it, Noah Gray, if he not in the middle of the field, Noah Gray gonna be in the middle of the goddamn field. That's their goddamn offense. But that's what the fuck he does. The fuck, you know, that's what the fuck he does. But my thing is, you know this. You know that's what he does. How is that not covered? And you sitting there watching as a linebacker. I'm sitting there watching the game, and I'm like, okay, that dude, you a linebacker, you in your zone, but that dude just ran right by you. At some point, you have to cover the motherfucker in your zone. He don't just run by you. You at least trace him a little bit. Like on the touchdown he scored, he just standing. They caught goddamn Mahomes for the sack. This motherfucker throw the ball, falling fucking down. Man, these dudes. Anyway, right in the goddamn end zone, falling down, throw the ball, and this Travis Kelce just standing there in the middle of the fucking end zone, uncovered. This motherfucker just standing around him and shit. What are y'all doing? You goddamn swarm defense. Y'all motherfuckers need to fucking cover. That's how they get fucked up. The Texans get fucked up all the time, right in the middle of the goddamn field. Right in the middle of the field. That's why they get fucked up. Yeah, that and the Chiefs field goal kicker ain't having no problems kicking field goals, but Cammy Fairbairn is having a fucked up day. I was about to blame us losing the game on Cammy Fairbairn, but it has gone beyond that point now because he missed a field goal and a fucking extra point the same goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Boom, wide right. Boom, wide right. I'm looking at the goddamn screen because, you know, my blind eye, I can't see the ball. I got to follow the camera. I'm like, I think the extra point hit the goddamn goalpost. Bang. And I'm looking. It was the same way. Boom, he kicked the ball. Ball veer off to the side. I'm like, bruh, you see those flags at the top of the goddamn goalpost up there? Smart man, Kaimi, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Smart Man, you see those flags up there? They doing this shit right here. Both of those goddamn flags are up at the top of the goddamn goalpost doing this shit, pointing, talking about, yay, the wind is blowing this goddamn way. Don't kick the ball, you know, favoring that way. Don't. The ball is gonna do this shit if you kick it this way. We pointing to you. This is what the fuck gonna happen if you kick the ball. I'm sitting there looking at the goddamn the flash is just and right off his foot. Yeah. Bruh. What the fuck are you doing? You know, I can understand that shit on because the 50-yard attempt just wouldn't. That shit, he kicked that ball wouldn't. No, that ball damn near went out of bounds. That ball damn near went out of bounds. That's how bad he missed it. 50-yard field goal. That ball looked like it was gonna go out of bounds, not out the back of the end zone, just off to the fucking side. Just not even a prayer. Not even a prayer. Somebody would have had to catch that ball and throw it through there for that shit to get through. That shit was ridiculous. I'm just like, long ass field goal. Okay. Extra point, bro. Come on now. Just. And now they up 23-12. And I don't have no confidence in the Texans coming back because they done had the ball back twice already since I started this video and they hadn't done shit. They hadn't done shit. The offense has reverted back to its normal self of not being able to move the goddamn ball for no goddamn reason at all because they are undermanned when it comes to on the offense. They just are. They undermanned. They just you have to know this going into the game, and even though you're rooting for the team, you have to be cognizant of this. Okay, this is what the fuck is happening right now. This is what's happening. Like what they finna do? Sack. Fucking sack. They can't even get a pass off. Fuck completing the pass. You can't even get a pass off. What? Who fucked this up? Somebody fucked off the block. They gonna have to redo their whole offensive line next year. I'm looking at this shit through the game. The whole offensive line. They got some motherfuckers that's gonna be on the team because they're on a contract and they get paid like Titus Howard and Larry Tunsil. I think those guys are going to be on the line, but every everybody else is. I'm calling. Everybody else is gone. Everybody else is gone. Juice Scruggs might be here, but he gonna be backing up whoever the fuck they brought in. You know what I'm saying? Because they might move him back to center. You know what I'm saying? And because he's a center guard, you swing guy like that, you usually keep him around. I don't even think he playing in this game, but yeah, you usually keep those guys, those swing offensive linemen. You keep those guys. Everybody else, backup guys, those greens, and everybody else is out of here. That whole offensive line, the whole offensive, it got to go. You got to bring in at least 3 new starters on the offensive line. At least. Come on. $19. See, when they get the ball, I mean, you gotta be able to. Now I'm watching what they do with these guys, with these receivers they got, and did he get sacked again? Nah, he got scrambled up for a yard. I'm like, if you can do this, if you can do the little bit that they doing with the people they got out there, just imagine what they can do with a full goddamn team. God damn it. Yeah, they trying. It's not gonna fucking happen. It's not gonna happen because I don't think that the Texans, I don't think the receivers can get open fast enough. Or what? I mean, what? And this is the thing about Bobby Slowick. Why everybody got to run up the field 30 goddamn yards to be open? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. He dropped back, especially if they show you from the back angle. Stroud dropped back and he looked 1, 2, 3, and the receivers are still running up the goddamn field. I'm like, at this point, goddamn. The hell was that? I don't know. Oh, they reviewing some shit, some weird ass catch. They challenging shit and goddamn, man. It's 2 minutes left in the fucking game. 1, 2. He got the goddamn ball. He wasn't juggling it. It's a catch. So this is the kind of shit that gets you at the end. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker. Did he catch the ball? You got to go through these little micro movements and all kind of other shit when they start playing shit in slow motion. Oh, but then again, if the shit ain't going in your favor, you ain't gonna like it. When it's going in your favor, you love it. Like, I think this is a goddamn catch. Ball is secured. And whatever, man. It don't matter. It's 2 minutes left and the Texans are down fucking 11 points. They down 11 points. What got the Texans in this game is that they didn't get any turnovers. There's no turnovers. I'm sitting here listening. I got the volume turned all the way down. What the fuck, dude? Come on. Go on by. I live right on the highway, so you gonna get a bunch of that. Yeah, with Bobby Slowick and his play calling and shit like that, you know, it's iffy at times, but people calling for his fucking job and shit like that, like I was doing. Which is fine. But you gotta, with the front office and all those people gonna be looking at is that, you know, you got to look at what this dude is working with. You know, this dude had to call plays, get some kind of offense going with not all of your fucking players. You know what I'm saying? You don't have all your fucking players. You guys are out for the season, and all, like I mentioned earlier. And people are steady gonna be calling for Bobby Slowick's job. And after taking them fucking sacks, man. That's what they was talking about the last game. CJ, you can't be taking them sacks. You gotta get rid of the goddamn ball. Goodness gracious, man. Yeah, but yeah, they'll be calling for his job, but he ain't going nowhere. He can interview for all the coaching jobs and all this stuff. If they take him, fuck it, they take him. But he not finna get fired. You know, you gonna fire a man for trying to do a job. You know, like you fire a manager at your goddamn supervisor or something at at wherever the fuck you work because the people under him refuse to, you know, or are unable to do the fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Just, was he the one that hired them motherfuckers? You know? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. No. If you gonna fire the man, because Bobby Slowick did improve. You know what I'm saying? When all the bullshit started, however many weeks ago that was, and motherfuckers was hollering about firing Bobby Slowick and all this other shit, you know, when the fan base was getting on his ass and all this other shit because of play calling. Well, that play calling that all them stupid ass plays, them trick plays, all that shit he was trying to, that shit stopped for the most part. You know what I'm saying? You'd see like maybe half a trick play per game or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no bunch of reverses. He did try to throw a fucking halfback pass in the last game that fucked shit up. You know? He had some kind of weird ass play in this game, but it got like 5 yards, but it ain't been nothing like that since. So, yeah. The shit, you know, that shit stopped. But once that stopped, you know, people started going down. You know, then you had to start switching up people on the goddamn offensive line because the offensive line wasn't doing shit. If you're going to get rid of the dude, you get rid of him when he's not doing the job, when he got all his tools. You know what I'm saying? When he got all his tools and he ain't doing the job with it, now you can call for his goddamn job. You can't call for his job now. The dude been playing, going more than half the season without all his people out here, and he's just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, just, no, okay, we just, what are you talking about? Shut up. Play the goddamn game. The Texans are down in the red zone trying to score. It is 1 minute and 57 seconds left. And they got to try to score. Let's see what they do. Come on. Another sack. That dude will not be playing for the Texans next year. The Fisher, that right tackle, he won't be playing. He won't be playing next year. If he on the team, he'll be a backup, but he won't be playing. Actually, that wasn't even him. That was I'm blaming the wrong guy. That was Dalton Schultz, no blocking ass. And it don't even look like it was a lot of effort. Look at that, now CJ hurt. Now CJ is fucking hurt. He limped off the goddamn field. Now you got they got to kick a field goal. Let's see if they make it. Because they probably not getting there. If they score, this will be the last bit of points they get. They're not scoring no more. And it got blocked. What I tell you at the beginning of this video, they're not winning this game. They block fucking field goal. A blocked goddamn field goal. Boy, I swear when Cammy Fairbairn ain't gonna never want to go back to Kansas City never again in his life. Did he take off early? Cause they did that shit last time. This motherfucker took off. They got talking about he took off simultaneously when the ball. He took off simultaneously. He wasn't even the one that blocked the kick though. So whatever. Whatever, man. This shit is just it's getting worse. It's getting fucking worse. The Texans started out the game kind of okay, and it just got worse from there. The only good thing about today in football is I get to cancel my my Hulu. I get to turn off my Hulu, so I'm not paying $100 goddamn a month. Because at this point, I'm not watching no more football after this. Football is done after this. Until next summer. It is. Look at it. Cammy Fairbairn. He got to kick the ball 3 times. Missed field goal. A missed goddamn extra point, and then a blocked field goal. Like I said, he ain't gonna never want to go back to Kansas City ever in his life. I don't ever want to see goddamn Kansas City again. I ain't gonna have to worry about it. I'm not watching no more football after this. My weekends are now free. There won't be no more talking. This will be the last Talking Texans video for quite some time. Unless some notables, yeah, they just took a kneel. They kneeling down. It's a minute 30-something seconds left. Why you couldn't just kneel down? Why you had to step back and then kneel? Fuck Mahomes. Fuck Mahomes. Mahomes is a bitch. I'm just gonna say it. He good, but he a bitch. I'm just gonna say it. I just regret that I gotta watch all these fucking commercials with his stupid ass face in it. You know what I'm saying? That just at this point, that's how the fuck I feel. I didn't feel like, oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's is that snow flurries? There's some white shit floating around. I don't know if that's some shit they throwing out in the stands or if it's on. Anyway, yeah, that dude's a bitch. I'm sorry. If you out there on the field flopping and shit and not like and it ain't just me. You know, there's people be out there. He be fake limping and faking injuries and faking all this. He be faking all kind of shit. He's a flopper. He's a bitch. I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, I'm actively. They not gonna be able to pull this shit against nobody else. They gonna lose the next round. They not doing no 3-piece. They not fit to beat the Ravens or the Bills. They not. That's not finna happen. They not finna beat the Ravens or the Bills. And I'll probably see those games because once I'm gonna cut my goddamn shit off tonight. But you know, y'all know how that shit go. I'm gonna have it for the rest of the goddamn month. Look at it's him and his stupid ass sideshow bob ass hair. Fuck that dude. Fuck that dude. Like when he played against the Texans, he got a high ankle sprain. You watch that. That dude ain't had nobody's high ankle sprain when he played. Not one goddamn bit. What y'all doing? Are they punting the ball? What the hell is this? He gonna run it out the back of the. (20-14). So they just ran the ball out the back of the end zone. It's 9 seconds left. I guess they could. I don't know. They couldn't kneel the clock off. So they took a safety. I don't know. There's some strategy to that. I give no shits right about now. Well, they gave the Texans 2 points. I don't. Oh boy, this is actually pretty goddamn frustrating. I am frustrated, and I shouldn't be. It's not like I expect. Like I said, I didn't expect for them to beat the Chiefs. I know they could. I didn't expect that they would, but the problems that the Texans had showed up in this game, and a few that didn't know the special teams. They ain't never did no special team shit. Like special teams ain't never been a problem, like it was in this game. When I first turned on the game, You know, it was already the game had already started. Penalty already on the goddamn kickoff. I think I turned on the game right after the kickoff as they was walking off the field, and it was a goddamn fucking 63-yard return. I'm glad I didn't see that, because I would have been bitching and fussing the first goddamn bit of the game. But I did witness the goddamn penalty. I'm like, it's goddamn penalty. And it was some dude, Chris Boyd, number 17 for the Texans. Yeah, bro, you should have just took a knee. You know, just 7 seconds left. Why even roll Stroud back out there, bro? Why you even rolling him out there? You can't do nothing but kneel the fucking ball. What are they for to do? There's 7 seconds left. And yeah, they just gonna kneel. They can't do nothing else. Yeah, they just kneel the ball. There wasn't shit else they could do. Should have sent Davis Mills out there to do that. Game over. Chiefs win 23-14. Fucking 9-point game. Get the fuck out of here. Fine. Woo! Don't get upset. Don't get upset. It's hard to do when you're rooting for your fucking home team. Don't get upset. They not playing with a full goddamn team, and they playing against the goddamn, arguably the best team in the goddamn league. So you gotta hold yourself back. And I'm not one of these people out here. You have to realize this is a second-year team. It's a second-year team. This is D'Amico's second year. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't a team that's been together for 5-6 years, you know, climbing the goddamn ladder trying to get to the Super Bowl. They just not fucking started. And they've been to the playoffs 2 years in a row. They won a playoff game 2 years in a row. People gonna talk shit about that and bring up the fact that, they play in the South, in the AFC South, and blah, blah. It don't fucking matter. You got to play those games and win them too. You know what I'm saying? You got to play those games and win them too. So, whatever. The fact of the matter is, you got to start some goddamn well. You know what I'm saying? If you got a team that you rebuild, and get this fucking dude off my goddamn screen. Hold on, let me cut this off. I look up here and they got fucking Patrick Mahomes, stupid fucking pale face up here. Fuck out of here. I can't even get this shit off my goddamn screen fast enough. I need the back button. Back button, goddamn it. There we go, back button. Yes. Yes, the back button. Get this funky ass bitch off my screen. There we go. I done got there. I don't want to see no goddamn interview with funky stupid ass Patrick Mahomes. Floppy Mahomes. That's his goddamn name now. Floppy Mahomes. Fake floppy ass Mahomes. Fuck you. So, what do the Texans need to do for next year? Well, it's simple. Their defense is all right. You know what I'm saying? The defense is all right. You could, long as you don't lose any ground on defense, you know you're gonna have some turnover some kind of goddamn way, where with people leaving and coming and all that other shit. That just fucking happen. But as long as you don't lose nothing on defense, you're all right. Now offense, that's gonna have to be a focus the whole goddamn off season, starting from now to now. There's a bunch of, like I said, that whole offensive line got to go. You know what I'm saying? It might, out of that whole offensive line group, it might be 4 people back next year. I don't know how many offensive linemen they keep on the roster, but I'm like, I can only see maybe 4 of those. Of course, Howard and what's his face, Thompson are gonna be back, and then you got Scruggs, who's probably gonna be back, and Patterson, because even with, I haven't heard Patterson name enough. You know what I'm saying? Which is what you want in an offensive lineman. You don't want to have to hear their name none. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they knew. I'm surprised they recall his goddamn name. You don't hardly hear his name, and he's a starting center. So yeah, that's how you want it. You don't want to hear his fucking name at all. Go out there, play, blah blah blah. If motherfucker hear your name as an offensive lineman, it is not fucking good. That's just how it is. And those are the 4 that I see back. And then with the receivers, you got work to do. You know what I'm saying? Running back, whatever. You got Mixon and you got Pierce. You know what I'm saying? And you know how it is. There'll probably be somebody else in the mix, or anybody could show up. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you're gonna go into. That's probably what you're gonna go into the season with, more than likely, barring any injuries. And then you got, like I said, the receivers. I'm pretty sure Schultz gonna be there. Stover's gonna be there. But you got Brevin Jordan that's probably gonna be back. That's a whole different. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different thing there. That's a whole different thing. That's a whole different aspect to the tight end position that neither Stover or Schultz got. He's just a better athlete. You know what I'm saying? He's just a better athlete. You just, like, if you'd had Schultz and Brevin Jordan out there, nothing against Stover, he's fucking rookie. So, I mean, whatever he does, if he's still out there on the field after all this time, then whatever he does is a bonus. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he does is a goddamn bonus. If he's doing well enough to steady being put out there on the goddamn field, that's a bonus. Especially as a goddamn rookie. But no Brevin Jordan. Well, hopefully Brevin Jordan is Brevin Jordan when he comes back. The goddamn knee injuries, motherfuckers ain't the same. Now, when it comes to receiver, well, Tank ain't gonna be back. So you can X that out. And then Diggs. I don't know how that's gonna work. At this point, yeah, I don't know how NFL contracts work. The season is over with as of now. So he was only on the team as of this season. So he's probably not a free agent technically until some weeks from now. You know what I'm saying? So how that's gonna work out, whether he's gonna go out in free agency or re-sign with the Texans, that's to be determined. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, ACL injury, them ACL injuries, you never fucking know. Some people ain't the same when they come back. Some people seem to be better when they come back from that shit. It just, you never fucking know. But they will be drafted. They free agency. You know what I'm saying? It's just they need flash. You know what I'm saying? You need flash. You got Nico Collins. Nico Collins be having numbers. It don't be looking like he be having numbers. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Nico Collins be having numbers. Nico Collins, he got 7 catches for 100 yards. And you be like, I've been watching the whole game. When the fuck did that happen? He kind of like one of those people. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like one of those people. It's just, at least to me. You know what I'm saying? You see that he get catches, but you be like, damn, he got 100 yards already. Goddamn, I didn't look like it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he one of those. And then there's just ball catchers everywhere else. Like I said, you working with Hutchinson and Woods and fucking John Mechie, which is fine. Because generally when you throw those guys the ball, they catch it. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of the shit that people complain about is stuff that I can't fucking see. I can't see them running routes. I watch the game on TV. I can't see them running routes. I'm not at the goddamn game. I'm not in the press box. I'm not specifically watching them run routes. Hell, my TV is focused on where the goddamn ball is, not down the field watching nobody watch routes. So I can't see where he don't never get separation. He don't never do this. Blah, blah, blah. I can't see none of that. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Only thing I know is generally when you throw them the ball, they catch it. Now, they getting rack yards? No, they not catching the ball and running, but nobody does that on the Texas team. That's not their offense. It's not. Not even Nico Collins. Everybody else catch the ball, they get tackled right there. Anybody else catch the ball, they get tackled right there. Nico Collins catch the ball, there's somebody on him right there. He usually drag a motherfucker up the field 5 yards, but still. You know, it ain't none of that boom, going up the goddamn field shit. That is not how the Texas offense works. It's really not. It's really not. So, I mean, you can get some players in here like that. It won't matter because that's not what the fuck they do. You know what I'm saying? It's not what they do. So they gonna have to do some searching. They need another Nico Collins. They do. What they need to do. I said, was this my last video or the video after that? I don't know. The Texans need another 6'3" plus receiver. You know what I'm saying? You need another 6'3" plus receiver. And you need another speed guy. Because right now you don't have one. I don't know what Mechie is. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch college football. People say he was good, good coming out of. I don't know. I've never seen him. So, ain't nobody seen Mechie until after he finally started getting on the field. But that was, a year or two after he'd already been in the pros after dealing with that leukemia and shit. So I mean, he had a shitload of shit he had to deal with before he got on the field. So I don't know how far he is off from being whoever he was. He catches the ball, but at this point, he's just a run-of-the-mill receiver. Hutchinson is the same. He's somebody catches the ball when you throw it to him. That's it. It ain't. He not finna bust no spin move on nobody, make somebody miss, and head up the field for another 15, 20 goddamn yards. It's not for the fucking happen. Matter of fact, the thing about it is, Tank Dell was supposed to be there in this offense. No, that didn't never happen. You know what I'm saying? It didn't. Tank Dell was the same as everybody else, except he was a little bit quicker, and he can get a little bit more separation to where you can get him the ball to catch it. But as soon as he caught the ball, he was down. He wasn't catching the ball and up the field. No. Nope. You throw him the ball, he catch it. That's all the Texans receivers. There's no threat beyond that. There's no downfield threat because that's not how the Texas offense works. When you be like, oh, you need to take a shot for the end zone and shit like that. Nah. That rarely happens. Last time they did that, Tank Dell got hurt. So, yeah. Last big play they did like that, that's the play that fucking Tank Dell did. On the touchdown at that. On the touchdown at that. He got hurt. On a play that you typically don't ever see the Texans do. So, yeah. They need another big receiver. They need another small receiver. Well, I ain't gonna say this, but you need some speed in the slot. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna sit here and be like you can just find those guys. You probably can. I got an eye fucking with me. You probably can just find those guys, but you have to scout everybody. And you could probably find those guys, but you ain't gonna probably find them amongst the big populace or who everybody looking at. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be doing some deep scouting. Find a motherfucker from Butchie Woochie State. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker Butchie Woochie State. Ain't nobody ever heard of, and motherfuckers like that. That's who you gonna have to find. You know, find somebody that fit. You know what I'm saying? That fit the goddamn scheme. And somebody who breaks it. Like I say, you're going to need somebody that can take the top off the goddamn defense. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that right now. Even with Nico Collins, you don't have that. He probably can. But he's a big receiver. You probably want to let him keep doing what it is he's doing. But you need somebody who can be like, boop, bye. You know what I'm saying? Texas ain't had that. They didn't. Diggs wasn't even that. Diggs was a good receiver. But that's not the kind of receiver he is. You know what I'm saying? And some of those receivers are savvy. They can get open. That's what they do. But they don't get you a bunch of rack yards and shit like that. It's just, that's what the Texans are missing on their offense. Because you just let fucking slow ass Travis Kelce run his big white slow ass up the field for 40 goddamn yards. Why we can't do that? We got a slow ass white goddamn tight end. Why we can't sit him in the middle of the fucking field like Kansas City do and throw him the ball and let him waddle his ass up the goddamn field for 50 goddamn yards? What? So we gotta do that. We gotta do that. We have to upgrade our big play potential because that's what we don't have. Sometimes like we need to be able to go out there and score without running 19 goddamn plays. You know what I'm saying? Can we go out there and score without running? You know what I'm saying? Without to just go out there and just bam. All right, there you go. 6 on your head. Can we do that? It doesn't happen very often with the Texans. It don't. It's something that needs to happen. It really does. It's something that needs to happen. Now, I ain't saying change shit to where you got CJ chunking the ball up and down the goddamn field like fucking Anthony Richardson or some shit. We don't need that. You know, every ball don't need to be 60 yards up the goddamn field. But every now and then one do. Because the Texans don't even remind motherfuckers that they can get the ball. Just, which I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to blame that on personnel. We don't have the personnel for that. It's like the last game, CJ threw an interception that he got lucky and got away with. When he threw that ball up to Dalton Schultz in the end zone, they got intercepted. Don't throw that ball at Dalton Schultz. What makes you think that he was gonna catch that ball? That 50-50 ball that you throw up to somebody like Randy Moss or Calvin Johnson, why the fuck would you throw that to him of all people? He's somebody you throw the ball to when he wide the fuck ass open. You know what I'm saying? He's not somebody you chuck the ball to for a contested catch like that. He just not. He had that one goddamn catch, last year, the year before that, whenever we took the ball from the defensive player or some shit. Don't expect that. No, don't expect that ever. It's just, yeah, don't expect that ever. That's a once in a lifetime highlight. You know, that's some shit that it's not gonna happen very goddamn often. So, yeah. So I guess that's it. It's about it for me and my football for the rest of this month until I got this week. Next week, I'll probably see some. By the time the Super Bowl run around, I won't see nothing. I might be able to catch it on another one of my streaming services if it's on now, but Hulu gotta go. Hulu costs too goddamn much for the live service, and I was pissed off today because I have to. I got Paramount Plus, and that's where the Texans games are. I know I was on Paramount Plus, and ain't no goddamn game on Paramount Plus. They like, I think right now they getting ready. Well, shit, they probably playing the Buffalo game right now. Oh, there's no goddamn Buffalo game, motherfucker. I got this shit to watch the fucking Texans. Actually, I didn't, but I got Paramount Plus from Walmart or some shit like that. But I mean, that's why I have to get. That's why I have to get this fucking Hulu shit. Cause I've been pissed off if I was depending on fucking Paramount Plus to watch the Texans games, and I hop on there and they not showing it that Sunday, then I'm pissed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? This is why I got this. This is what I come on here for. Why the fuck? I didn't shit else I watch on Paramount Plus, unless I'm trying to catch up on some Star Trek or some shit. So, matter of fact, no, I was about to hop on Paramount Plus from there, but can I? Because the Buffalo game, that's some side screen shit. That's some shit I would put on this TV right here, because I can't watch the Hulu game on my. That's not set as home on Hulu, so I can't watch Hulu. I can't watch live on my TV because I done switched back and forth between my computer and TV and all that shit too many times, so they don't let you keep switching your home device or whatever the fuck, and you get stuck on one device and it's stuck on my computer. It's stupid. Fuck, I pay for this shit. I'll be able to watch it on whatever the fuck I want to watch it on. So, my Fallout 4, which the game I'm playing right now, is being an ass. It's being Fallout 4, so I can't even play that. So it is what it is, man. If that ain't working, I ain't gonna have no choice but to watch. I watch the game on the big TV and call it call it a fucking day. But that's it for now. I ain't got shit else to talk about. Texas season is over. They had a good run. It's disappointing, but it's understandable. It's the place they should be in. And that's it. It's on to the off season. Well, it's on to the off season once after the Super Bowl and all that other bullshit and all this other stuff. And see what they do in the off season to improve the roster. And hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. I'm assuming they will. You can't help but improve the roster after this season because the problem areas are flashing red. You know what I'm saying? The problem areas are flashing red. There's nothing else you have to fucking look at. Like, for real, there's nothing else you have to look at. O-line and receivers. That's it. You don't need to change shit else about this goddamn team. O-line, receivers. That's it. You need nothing else other than trying to replace a few people that leave for, the normal turnover. Other than that, that's it. So why am I trying to operate my phone with the mouse? I am so stupid. I will catch y'all next. It's gonna be a while for the next Talkin' Texas, so I'm gonna catch y'all later.